Good YouTube, Prince here, back with another video. I just want to do a quick video on showcasing people how to actually deal with Lidia's mechanics in general, how to deal with Heaven and Earth, because I've been seeing a couple of YouTube videos where people cover the basics, but I don't think people go too in-depth with your options truly, especially if you're playing certain characters. So if you're unfamiliar with Heaven and Earth pretty much has a stance that she can only go into when she's in heat. And it only has 3 options when she's in that stance. And she cannot delay the options when she's in that stance. She either has a double hitting mid, which is +6 on block, a launching mid, that's -11 on block, and an unblockable high that you cannot reversal or power crush. Now you're probably thinking, okay, damn, that's a straight up 50-50 every time. But now, what if I told you in 7 out of 10 situations, the 50-50 is actually on Lidia, and she's the one that actually has to guess, and not her opponent. And now, just to show you a quick example, we're going to use Asuka as like the little training dummy for this one. I'm going to show you the sequence here. I blocked that. Okay. Pay attention. +5. Punch parry. That beats the 2 option. And there is no delaying, by the way. Like, that is actually on point. Now, she takes all that damage for trying to take her turn. Now, this can be done with any character with a punch parry. And if you doubt if this is actually real, let me show you another sequence here that we can do. We're gonna do this. +6, by the way. We're now gonna go for the mid option. And let's look what happens. I'm gonna get hit though. She's +6, look at my inputs. And just like that, you can actually punch parry. You know, at that point she doesn't really have too much heat to work with at that point, so you're kind of in the clear. Like I said, she has 3 options in Heaven and Earth, and punch parry beats 2 out of 3 options. Unfortunately, punch parry does not beat the unblockable high, because the unblockable high has armor breaking properties and it has reversal breaking properties. And that's fair. But in the Lidia matchup in general, the unblockable high is actually the least of your concern because it doesn't wall splat. If you get hit by it mid-screen, it resets the game to neutral. It's also her least damaging option out of Heaven and Earth. And it consumes the most amount of heat out of all her other options. So it's really not that scary. Lidia is a character that you can turtle up against, and she doesn't have really any means of opening you up. Her lows are pretty bad, so if you're in those situations, like here for example, as long as your character has a punch parry, you beat 2 out of 3 of her options. This creates a mind game actually in the matchup where it forces the Lidia player to think twice about, do they want to go for the free chip damage with the double hitting mid that's +6 and then go into heat smash afterwards? What do they want to do? Or do they want to go for the mid launcher? Or maybe if you punch parry Lidia enough times, she might start becoming predictable, and now the mind game's in your favor where she might actually start doing a high because she's so sick of getting punch parried. And this is something I haven't seen most people do, even at high level play, when people are approaching this matchup. And if you're thinking, oh, you're using Asuka, for example, this works with any character that has a punch parry. We're going to use Azucena as an example here. I like this skin. We're going to use Azucena as an example. Now, Azucena has her punch parry is up for 1 if you play her. I play every character in the game, so quite aware. So yeah, this is Azucena's punch parry, 18 startup frame. But here's the thing about punch parries: most punch parries are active on the first 2 frames. So the move becomes active very fast. So we're going to show the exact same example with Azucena. Check this out. Look at my inputs. You see that? That wasn't a fluke. That was not a fluke. Whoops. I didn't put it that time. Look at my inputs one more time. Yeah. Now obviously certain characters get better rewards. Obviously Jun and Asuka are going to get a better reward because they have a better Tsubaki punch parry. This is something you could do with Brian. This was something you could do with any character in the game that has a punch parry, Mina included. Now, keep in mind this does not beat the unblockable that she does in Heaven and Earth. We're just going to show an example real quick. It does not work because, like I said, the unblockable has armor breaking and reversal breaking properties. But fortunately, you know, like I said, doing this forces the Lidia player to actually think more and becomes more of a mind game on the Lidia side of fence. And also, just wanted to preference that, hold up, I just wanted to show an example. Now, I hear a lot of people thinking that Lidia is actually broken or she's OP. She's actually most likely the weakest character in the game. And I'm not even exaggerating, I'm not coping, I'm not trying to shield, I'm not trying to downplay the character. She still is viable. But just wanted to show you guys an example. I would say Lydia's worst matchups are any character with a 13 frame launcher, which would be Eddie, Paul, not Paul, Eddie, Kazuya. Just gonna show you guys a quick example. We're gonna use Jin as the training dummy here, alright? We're just gonna use Jin as the training dummy.
Get ready for the next battle.
Well, not really our training dummy, but, you know, just an example. Now, Lidia actually has a really big problems with her lows. Her lows are actually the worst lows in the game. Again, I'm not coping. First, hold on, I gotta turn off the counter hit properties. I didn't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna try and wrap this up as quickly as possible. Okay, I dive it up. Whoops. Now, here's the thing with Lidia. Her lows are bad. Wait, did I not turn off counter hit? Thank you. God, that is so embarrassing. Hold up. Now, her lows are really bad. This is -2 on normal hit. Gives no frame advantage. It does high crush though, so it's a good poke still, nonetheless. -4 on block, on hit, so my opponent's at +4. I give my turn every time. Every time I give up my turn. Also, this low right here, hold up. This is -1 on hit. Down back 4 is her safest low. This low is -13 on block. It can be stepped both left and right. And it gives no frame advantage. 0 on hit, so pretty much when you get hit by her lows, it's pretty much your turn the majority of the time, unless you get hit by down back 3. It is honestly probably her most low that gives her the most mileage, but it's extremely risky. Because if you play against any character with a 14 frame launcher, all your lows are launch punishable besides down 4. And if you think I'm lying, watch this. Hold up. We're gonna do down 2, okay? Down 2. We're gonna do down back 3, I'm gonna block. Down back 3 and I'm blocking, by the way. I'm holding back to block. Then we're gonna do, whoops. We're gonna do this. Now watch this. -14, Jin can launch. Jin has a 14 frame launcher. I don't know why it took her so long to get up. And this is a guaranteed punish. If she does down back 3, whoops. If she does down back 3, I mean that's also launch, that's like -16. So pretty much every option I have, if your character has 14 frame launcher, like Jin or Jun, everything is launch punishable. That's launch punishable. Even if they try and block and return to neutral, it doesn't matter. They will get launched every time. And this becomes even worse of a problem when they're fighting a character with a 13 frame launcher. Like Eddie, for example, or Kazuya. We're going to use Kazuya as an example because everybody loves Mishimas, right?
Get ready for the next battle.
So yeah, I just wanted to go over the preference. Her heat options aren't as strong as you might think, other than chip damage. Like the whole point of her hit, I think the most optimal thing about her heat is just going for chip damage, honestly. Now we're going to show her safest low, for example. This is down back 4. You can step it both ways, by the way. And on block, minus 13. This is her safest low, by the way. So if you play a character like Kazuya or Eddie, every time she does a low, she's pretty much risking her life. Especially against Eddie, since Eddie's 13 frame launcher does not immediately go into a tailspin, so he gets more damage. And she's risking her life for no frame advantage. And you can step this both ways, by the way. Oops. Or not? This is embarrassing. Okay. Well, you want to just step it right. You can step this left, but it's much more consistent trying to step it right. And even if you do get hit by it, she has no frame advantage. So I can just take my turn. It doesn't matter. If I block it, whoops. If I block it, I launch. So yeah, I just wanted to go over that, just a quick video on how to deal with Lidia shenanigans. Also, as a preference though, if Lidia does catch you in a situation like this, if she does... Now in a situation like this, oops. If you block the heat smash, this is 100% a guessing game because you cannot punch parry. At plus 10, you will not be able to get a punch parry to come out in enough time, in enough frames. It's just not going to happen. But any other situation, you can actually punch parry 2 out of 3 of her options. And yeah, her lows are horrible. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to try and make this a series where I try and like cover effective ways to fight characters, effective ways to use punch parries. And just for example, as a little bonus clip just to show you guys, let me show you guys something. Let me show you something right here. I kind of want to just like expose like fake pressure. We're going to use Asuka as an example. And we're going to use Lars. We're going to use Lars.
Get ready for the next battle.
This is like the bonus clip right here. Like, I'm very tired of seeing people fall for like fake pressure. After down 4-2, nothing Lars does is real. You may think, oh, what if he does into the, you know, into the power crush, right? That's got to be real, right? But nothing is real, unfortunately. Nothing is real. We're gonna show you an example. Hold up. I'll show you how to beat every option. As soon as you block down 4-2, just mid check it. When they see you mid-checking it, they will start to get desperate and they will start trying to use the power crush option. But here's how you beat it. Oops. You can interrupt. And still have time to punish. And you just have enough time to punish. It's not real. And also, if you have certain characters with really good down forward ones that recover fast, Like, let's see, what's a character I can use for an example? We're gonna use Athena as an example, right?
Get ready for the next battle.
Now, this is like character specific to certain characters that have good down forward wins. Okay, we can't use her as an example, but what character can we use as an example? We can use off the top of my head. Who is a really good down forward one? Maybe Nina. Where is she? I was gonna use default.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay, Nina. Now Nina's down forward one is really good because of the recovery. So you can check them out of their down forward 2, and if you see that they're doing I, you have enough time to react and then duck and launch. And just like that, down forward 1, it beats every option. Pretty much, in other words, he actually takes more damage for trying to challenge. Oops. So yeah, he ate 2 down forward 1-2s before he was able to do anything. So yeah, when you see Lars players doing that, check them. Don't let them get away with this fake pressure. I know this has nothing to do with Lidia, but I'm just trying to showcase my matchup knowledge in this game. So if you guys have any questions on how to fight characters and stuff like that, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know if I should make this a series where I just constantly try and do videos to showcase how people should be fighting characters, how to use their characters more optimally. Let me know what the next character should be. Anything, just let me know. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, so just let me know what you guys have trouble with, and I'll do a video on it. I swear. Any character, I play any character, just let me know in the comments. Alright, that's the end of the video.